God bless you. And I'm gonna just go ahead and say what everybody else ain't saying. Let me cut this light on so you can see my face. Uh, Bottom line on, you know, again, God bless everybody that lost their lives to any type of situation. But the real truth and the real deal is a lot of people hate that dude Charleston White. But to be truthful and honest, Charleston White is on to something. I would listen to Og Percy say something about what God had told him. His brother got killed. And say God told him, you want to know who killed your brother. But think about all the people that you know that done murder somebody. You know the families that ain't got retribution for knowing that you know that. So you got to take it as it is. And it made me think about what Charleston White saying. Charleston White saying, I'm just giving the rap culture what they giving us. And in ways I don't agree with it, but in ways I do. And the only reason I'm speaking on this is because I'm a godly man and I'm going to speak on it from the godly aspect. And from a godly aspect, he's basically saying he's making you reap what you sow, even though that ain't man's order to do that. He's saying, y'all talking about dismantling our children, our women, and other males, mostly black, and you're talking about killing them. You're talking about doing away with them, talking about mistreating them, and they get promoted, and that's promoted hard. I too wanted to be a part of that, getting promoted hard for doing so. Like Charleston White saying, all he doing is exposing those things that they talk about in the raps, but they really trying to hide. But it's just wide open, just like homosexuality. And mark me if you want to. I'm just speaking on what it is. It didn't used to be open, but now they brought it open real heavy. Just like, they tried to be slick about saying stuff in the raps. I remember when I used to try to do that. Now, they don't be slick about it. They just go right out and say what they doing and tell on themselves, which is going to happen anyway. 99.9% of drug dealers get caught. Statistics say that. But on the tense of Charleston White saying it, though, you got to understand and you got to look at it. He's speaking on something on the sense of, I'm giving them back what they giving us. I remember back when Tupac was real heavy and all the black communities, some of the white people, remember they was stepping on his CDs because he was talking about the stuff at a lower limit that they talking about now. But now they praise it, even the media. Like R.I.P. Takeoff, but if you look at everything, I was Googling something, and it wouldn't let me look for it because all it showed was the stuff about Takeoff. Every time I put something in about Houston, it just said it was just talking about Takeoff, and the media organized that. And your boy Kanye been talking about it. Like I said, I ain't gonna get into it because I'm just talking about saying about what Charleston White is saying and about, even to what Og Percy is saying, like there's repercussions to doing stuff. You can't get in the game and expect to be a part of what the game is and not suffer consequences that come a part of the game. Like, it's certain rappers that don't speak about being in the drug life or the gang life, or they speak about they used to be in it. And they're not anymore, whatever the case may be. But they don't glorify still doing it to the point to where it hurts children. And people got to understand, statistics say that 99%, 89% of the kids, the population of broken homes and being influenced by street life. We wondering where our world coming to, and we out here promoting and we out here protesting. But nobody's promoting and protesting off of the language and the vulgarness of content that is showed to our kids. I try to hide it from my little boy, but it's very hard to even hide it from him. And I know, some people may not even listen to this long, but you got to understand, that aspect of showing our children that, and I see so many videos of little kids rapping songs and talk about shooting people and doing all this shit, man. You can't. But when your family member die, somebody's looking to get the police involved to help them. Come on, man. And y'all talking about T.I., y'all talking about these other people who deal with the police because of whatever situation's going on. You is too. Because y'all ain't going to find y'all murder. And then even if y'all know who had did it, y'all go out and we try to retaliate like we have done in the past and we do some bull crap, then the police are on us. Come on, man. You want them to find the people. You want them to get them on the cool. Some of us want them to get out of here, to check out. But being a godly person, we know things like this going to happen. So why would we get mad and why would we say, okay, don't rat, don't snitch. Yeah, you don't want to rat, you don't want to snitch. But you do want to set the record straight. And you want the record straight set for you. Like Percy saying, so why wouldn't I want to set the record straight? And I understand that. I never was with ratting. I never was with snitching. And I'm still not with ratting. Because the Bible say don't be a tattler. The Bible says that. But it also says that I'm responsible if I see something wrong, that I have to say something. Just like if I see something wrong and I don't say nothing, I'm wrong. Just like if I see something right and I say something against that, I'm wrong. So we can say something and not say something. I heard somebody say one time, when you say something, you saying something. And when you're not saying something, you still saying something. And that's kind of what I feel like Charleston White is on the lingo of. He just doing it in his own way of how he do it. Everybody got their own lingo. I ain't even trying to be, no spokesperson to try to, get involved in the conversations that's going on. But I want to put my voice in it as somebody on the godly instinct. Like we have to be led by God in what we do. And living the street life is not a being led by God thing. There's a lot of rappers that say, thank God, and we represent God and all this, and but they go say, I'm going to F her and do her like this, and she got to diss me, and, and I'm going to kill them, and it's contradictory, and I'm not calling them hypocrites, because the Bible says everybody is able to be changed. Matter of fact, the Bible even say every manner of sin and blasphemy shall be forgiven to those who want to be forgiven. So everybody has the opportunity to receive Christ and have a change of mind and a change of heart. But we can't glorify one thing and put down another when that same thing we putting down, we actually glorifying. And that same thing we glorify, we actually putting down. Like my boy T-Mac say, you got to let that sink in. You let that sink in.